welcome back to the Storytime Castle. Today's book is called Dog in Boots by Greg Gomley, illustrated by Roberta Angaramo. Dog was reading a brilliant book all about a cat who wore a truly magnificent pair of boots. When he was finished reading, Dog put down his book and thought a little bit. Then he went to the local shoe shop. "Have you got any footwear as splendid as this?" he asked, showing the book to the shopkeeper. "I believe I have," said the shopkeeper, and brought out 4 just as splendid boots, one for each of the dog's paws. "Bow wow!" said Dog. "I'll take 'em." Dog was so pleased, he went straight home. To dig up his very best bone. But the new boots were not all that splendid or magnificent for digging, and they got so muddy that they looked quite awful, so Dog took them back to the shop. "Have you got some that are better for digging?" he asked. "I have just the thing," said the shopkeeper. "These rain boots are perfect in the mud. It simply washes right off." The boots were wonderful for digging. But when Dog went for a swim in the pond, they filled up with water, and he sank with a plop. Dog took them back to the shop. "Have you got some that are better for swimming?" he asked. "The best thing for swimming," said the shopkeeper, "are flippers." The flippers were fantastic for swimming. But when Dog tried to scratch, they flip-flap-flopped around his head in a very unsatisfying way. Dog took them back to the shop. "Have you got some that are better for scratching?" he said. "I'm glad you asked," said the shopkeeper. "With these high heels, you can scratch and look rather fashionable at the same time." For scratching behind Dog's ears, the high heels were simply divine. Unfortunately, they were dreadful to run in. He went flying head over high heels. Dog took them back to the shop. "Have you got some that go a bit faster?" he asked. "Oh, yes," said the shopkeeper. "If you want to go super fast, try skis. They go very fast indeed." "I'll take 'em," said Dog, and he was gone before the shopkeeper could say, "But only in snow." Without any snow, Dog's skis didn't move at all. He couldn't run, or scratch, or swim, or dig. On his way back to the shop, Dog thought some more. "Okay," he said to the shopkeeper, "I want something that's good for digging and swimming and scratching and running. Oh, and nice and furry too. Do you have anything like that?" "No," said the shopkeeper, "but you do. They're called paws." "Perfect," said Dog. Dog was so pleased with his nice, furry, practical paws that he scratched all the fleas from his coat, ran after his tail, swam around and around in the Queen's Lake until she told him to hightail it out of there, and dug a big hole to rebury his very best bone. Finally, Dog went home and picked out another brilliant book to read. This time it was about a girl who didn't wear any silly boots, but did wear a lovely red hood. hot dog. And that's the end of today's story. I hope you'll join us next time at the Storytime Castle.